Good morning, guys. Today starts the beginning of the warming trend. It's going to be a little bit warmer than it was yesterday, and then by the end of the week we're going to be into like the 80s here, which, considering it's only 14 degrees Celsius right now, that's pretty warm. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, I'm off to a job this morning. Oh, I forgot about my crows. Are they out there? I have to stop by the hub and get a part. I'm not running late. I feel like I'm running late. No crows. Sometimes they'll follow me here if they don't see me in time though. Nope, no crows. Anyway, I feel like I'm running late. I get outside and I start going through my head. This is what I do before every job. I go through my head, okay, I'm doing this job. Do I have this tool? And then I'm doing this. I'm replacing this part. I have to get back behind. Oh, do I have that tool? So I go through my head and I think about all this stuff just to make sure that I have everything that I need. That being said, I start to head out the door and load in for this morning, and then I see all the tools on the table from when I pulled the transmission on Ann the day before yesterday. So I was like, oh no! So I had to quickly load my tools. So now I'm kind of pushing it. It's 10:09, still have to go to the hub and get my parts this morning, and then I have to make it to my appointment in Stillicum. So, welcome to Tuesday. First job of the day, I am back working on the car that I diagnosed last week for the alternator. The alternator's right there, so I've already disconnected. Luckily, they've got this quick disconnect for the battery right there. That makes it nice and easy. Disconnected that. I've disconnected stuff on the back of the alternator down there. The belts are off. I just have to pull this top bolt, the bottom bolt, and then I also loosened up this stuff right here, so I'll have a little bit of room to pull it out of there. It's like delivering a baby. I might have to remove this ground cable here too, I don't know yet. All right, the new alternator is in. I just got through putting my hands down in places that they probably shouldn't have been allowed to go to. And now, I'll tell you, one of the other tools that has been paramount in repairs are ratchet wrenches. Oh my gosh. So I can't fit my actual my ratchet in here with a socket on it because of this metal coolant pipe. So this right here is a ratchet wrench. This part right here spins just like a ratchet, but it's a wrench. Excellent invention. And these snap-on ones have lasted me forever. We're all back together. Belts are on, belts are tight. There's a possibility the battery might be dead because it's got a draw on the system, so we'll see what happens here. So close. I'm just giving you guys tips all over the place. So if you go to jumpstart your vehicle, don't have it running. The reason why is when you start your car, your alternator is not working because it's not turning yet. It's not generating any power. So all the power comes from the battery. If you have your car running and you attempt to start this one, this car here is pulling current from your alternator, and you stand a very good chance of destroying or reducing the life of your alternator. So have this car on for a long time, charge up the battery, shut the car off, start your donor vehicle. Just like this. And the other tip is, leave this vehicle running for a while. If the battery was dead, the alternator's job is not to charge the battery. The alternator's job is to maintain the battery. If you take a brand new alternator and you have it try to charge a battery that's dead, then you're putting an excessive load on that alternator. There you go, the more you know. Technical tips from Troy. Oh, I should have had a web page like that, or a YouTube channel. Tech tips from Troy. This hasn't happened in quite a long time. I forgot my work order. I was going to leave it out here, but I brought it into... Where did I put it? Well, it's certainly not in here. Ugh. Well, I do have work orders behind me, generic ones that I can just fill things out. Apparently that's what I'm going to have to do in this case. Gosh dang it. Very unprofessional, Troy. Very bad. And there's not enough time to go back home and make it back out here. I don't think. No. I'd rather be on time and have a handwritten work order than be late with a printed one. And it's an appointment at 4:30. Oh, I need a snap today too. I haven't done that yet. Oh my gosh, I haven't done all these things. It's not the end of the night yet. It almost is. It's dinner time though. It's pizza time. Yes! Not dinner time for you though. Not yet. She needs to wait. And we're gonna be mentioning it like every day until the day, probably. We need everybody to go to the Facebook page that goes to Facebook for the event on the 9th of July. We need to know who's coming. I've kind of like, oh, I won't talk about that. I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat first. I wanna eat too. Please. No. No food for you.
Go get on your bed.
Bye.
Hey, that's not your bed. That's
Matt.
Go get on your bed.
Laura.
Go get on your bed.
Bye.
This is Laura, and you're watching Beyond 1031. It's a good way to start your day.